Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Going to be continuing our Let's Play series through Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we left off, we were crafting a couple items. Wanted to show those to everyone. So we don't have anything for our main character right now. I crafted like the best weapon I could craft with the Masterwork stats, like all that stuff, and it still was like barely as good as the Sullivan Blade. And I feel like the Sullivan Blade having massive strength, which is not something that you can get from the crafting. It just doesn't go that high. And then the chance to cast Pull of the Abyss is like so good. So I'm not worried about really replacing that. We don't have the materials to craft another superior rune that's worth putting in, so didn't even worry about that right now. The main thing that we did was upgrade Varric tremendously. Like, it is insane the amount of stuff that we upgraded on him. So completely changed every upgrade that he had to go farm some great bear pelts, and then figured out that you can just buy them in the Deep Roads camp of the Legion of the Dead. So went over there and purchased a few of those. But he has a superb rune in Bianca now. He has upgraded tier max everything on his scope and grip and limbs. His weapon is a insane beast. So be looking for a large damage increase there. We also went ahead and crafted him new armor, gave him a good bump to his cunning and dex, so that means more crit and more crit damage, which is kind of his thing. We've got crit and crit damage on his Bianca also. And then we went ahead and we used our first sigil we've ever used, doing a sigil of the death root to increase his attack by another 10% while reducing the healing that he receives. Not that big a deal. Other than that, we have Vivian's weapon that we made for her. That I didn't craft her any armor. I probably need to look into doing that. I didn't even look at the mage armor, so that's probably something I need to do. But she has her weapon here. We're waiting to get the superb lightning rune probably to slot that in there. And then Blackwall, we went ahead and crafted him a new weapon and shield. We're holding off on the armor. There's just not a good armor right now that I can craft. So we gave him a new battle axe that the damage is so much higher than the other sword. But along with that, he has a really high chance for staggering and sundering every time he hits. He's gaining guard every time he hits. It's just insane. He needs a good rune to put in there. When we get a superb rune, we'll slot one in. We gave him a new shield, which it's the same as the other previous one. We did change the ability on it. Now he has the chance to use shield bash on hit. Since he has the new axe and like everything is kind of on hit, I went ahead and did that with him. And the previous one, like, he healed for 20% of the damage that he took, but the dude never takes damage. He's a freaking beast. So why would I give him something that heals him for the amount damage that he takes when he can just do more damage by shield bashing every now and then? I do need to level up shield bash on him to maybe make that work better. I don't know that leveling it up actually makes him do it more or makes the skill better, like if it takes the increased stats from it or not. But we're going to do it anyways because he's at the point where he's getting those upgrades anyways. So those are the main things that I did. Other than that, we did a couple more little war room missions. Speaking of, one of them, who did I need to talk to? The girl for crafting. So we completed her mission. She wanted relics from the Fade. Dagna.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're
Yes, it is weird.
Answers, Dagna.
Lyrium and the Fade linked, but dwarves and Tranquil not linked. But they work lyrium, so they are. Somehow. There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
Thought all the thoughts?
What do you mean when you say thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people, and my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts?
No, my thought was all of our thoughts, like parts. Ugh, words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
You were really tall.
You felt taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving. I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper it carve the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to lyrium, but also not linked?
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Blah.
Keep investigating, and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
Okay, what does said rune do? That's something we got from a mission.
Ready for anything, Inquisitor?
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Well, I don't really know. None of these runes look any different than the others. Said it's weird, so I would have expected something. I don't know.
This is where a smith.
I didn't get a pop-up like I received anything. All these just need to be sold. I'm not gonna use them. Probably all of these. Save the runes and sigils. So weird that there's like some sigils, runes up here, and then the rest are down here. All the ones that are at least not master, we can get rid of those. Okay, sell all this. Alright. Good, good. And I did find out that a lot of the schematics that we want they down here from him? Like Sierra's new picture.
This might interest you, sir.
It does not. Shouldn't really be anything we need to fight. We're down to 2 upgrades on 1 potion left. Or the Antivan Fire just needs 2 upgrades and it'll be done. Okay, guess there is a few. So yeah, there's a lot of schematics here that they cost a lot of money. His damage. Oh boy. Okay, so Frostback Basin is the higher level area, I believe. But that also means we'll get higher level ingredients and crafting schematics and all that stuff, and actually have time to use them before the game ends. So I think I want to try and come over here and do all this stuff first. And we can save the deep roads for later.
Plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and curious.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter, while this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armorlings. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of hack-on barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Colette? Oh, there's so many things. That one didn't pop up on the search function. Okay. Okay, so you can go all the way around the camp. Thought that was a bear. Definitely is not. And there is many a bog fisher over here. Tuskets and bog fishers, huh? Alright, so I think the map goes more this direction, so let's head this way as much as we can first. Are you going to attack me? No. Bogfishers are friendly until poked. Got some tier 3 and tier 4 ingredients just chilling here. This is a way out. Back to the world map. I need to turn her skill back on, right? I think I never turned it on. Yeah, she can use Spirit Blade again. That's a-okay. Since you now have a weapon to do so. You're a rift. Oh, hello. Black wall. Why is your HP low? I specifically took away your healing capability because your HP doesn't get low. I don't like that she's just standing there doing nothing. Oh, it's still going on. I forgot whenever you have multiple, when you use it with multiple bars, it just drains all of them and like extends the time. That's a lot of stuff. That's so much stuff. More tier 4 ingredients that we didn't have before because previously the only tier 4 was dragon stuff.
with some supplies here.
Only supplies we'll ever get. It was absolute trash. What are you? I haven't seen something like that before. Gonna take out the smaller ones. Where's Vivian? I don't understand so often why people are just standing around. Like, the AI is so janky.
Unlike others we've encountered, many creatures avoid places where the veil is thin. I suspect this was an exception.
I feel like I'm gonna end up finding things that are just so much better than my items I just crafted. I'm gonna feel all depressed about it. Okay. I think I need to control Vivian and actually go look for these this rune wherever it is. Why would they give me a Veilfire if it's not for right here? That Tony Stark reference. Iron Man. He's got helmet, chest piece of the thing, hand of the thing. Lord. Tons of money. Well, I didn't need the Veilfire to find that. Haven't needed the Veilfire anywhere yet. About to abandon this Veilfire. Okay. Got speeders down there. Kind of enemy over here. Got a cave. The landmark is in the cave. Looks like the cave has an entrance on both sides. Unless it's two separate caves. I don't need deep mushrooms. Thought I saw a second dot back there. More speeders. I don't know what's hitting me.
Get up, Varric!
Alright, you need to drop this. Ooh, that 50% healing reduction. Feeling it there. Spiders, man. Poison. I don't care about those things running away. If you could stop chasing them, it'd be great.
Some of ours. We should help.
They're the jaws of Hakon. Lieutenant Farrow, sir. We've beaten back those Hakonite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hakonites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hakonites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hakonites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to her hold for Hakon's glory!
I don't... Huh? I fucking aggro some spiders along with... Frozen, huh? Whoa. Sir.
The Jaws of Hakon knew you. What do they have against the Inquisition?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
No way I'm clearing that out, right? I have absolutely 0 potions and health. What the heck? Y'all are just spawning on top of me now? If I can fast travel to this camp, does that mean I can rest here? There's so many enemies around. I cannot rest here. So... Say, where's the camp I made? Fully recovered. Of course. Pick him. Damn it. They're on the wrong spot. Here we go. Amount of damage that these things whip out is pretty insane. So I thought I was ready to come over here and do this. I may not be. Absolutely nothing here. It is a Fade Rift that is already damaged. How is it already damaged? Because they're fighting what? No, those are demons. Now shades do a ton of damage, so I gotta really be careful. And I just backstepped out of the area. Who the fuck knows where Vivian is? Ah. Thank you. Don't. Oh. Like, it feels like Blackwall is just not taunting. Don't know what Vivian's doing at all. Somehow still got it, but dang. Bitter Axe. Target explodes for 100% of weapon damage. What? Should I be going this way? It's definitely slow sailing going through here. I was expecting to make a lot of like quick headway, and that is not the case. Just gonna avoid those. Need to go up on the bridge for this landmark. That's some kind of new creature. Gurgut. I know that I've seen those before, but there's so many of them. Can you claim it already? You really won't claim it while in combat? Nobody is even hurt. Why do you keep yelling people's names? tier 3 common, so not that impressive compared to some of the other stuff we've been finding. Okay, these are our people. Is there a reason you're all here? A rift. And a camp. Usually camps are safe locations. Not here. Like, there is so many enemies around every single one of them. I'm pretty sure a single bog fisher could, like, solo a whole camp of my people. I didn't hit that bog fisher. I mean, I guess it did, but it wasn't my intention. Got a pride demon and a desire demon, I'm pretty sure. Not desire, despair. Okay, don't know where that's going. just whenever he has to deal with ranged or magic attacks that he like really suffers. Talking about Blackwall. So I think maybe we can look into ways to improve that aspect for him. I did give him magic resist on his shield, but maybe it doesn't look like it was enough. That is our second Swift Great Axe we found. We have levels on several people. Oh, we didn't want any of those. We'll go ahead with that. Defending Blade. I don't know how much that will help her, but defense is defense when we're looking at her. I need Shield Bash, so will this get me there, or do I have to go down the other paths first? It's the question I'm asking myself.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stone Bear Hole too rude to share a meal with friends? The Inquisitor! Death to the Lowlanders! Glory to Hakon!
Okay. Get ambushed as soon as we get here.
You are the Lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stone Bear Hole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but
You don't agree?
they seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
Don't suppose that's just a legend?
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stone Bear Hole and speak with my Thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
Okay. What if I just stole one? jumped right in.
That must be Kenrick's Island. Wonder what's there.
We'll need to find a way out of there.
Is that a giant? It is. Ice giant. All these ice references, and there's no ice to be seen. I didn't even tickle this guy. I don't know how I ended up getting this bog fisher involved, but the ride that he just took freaking Blackwall for, that was insane. What am I taking damage from, by the way? I don't know what I'm taking damage from, quite honestly. Drink the potion. I yeeted him. It didn't do anything, but I yeeted him. Jesus. The healing reduction on Varric, you're noticing it. That's for sure. Khan's Wrath. A bow for not Varric. Such a trash item to find. Is this really all that's in here? Okay. Just nothing, pretty much. Alright, we need to go back to Skyhold. Oh, you know, I honestly don't know that we're ready. It's so funny, because, like, the rest of the game is insanely easy. But trying to go here and just get my ass kicked.
Worship.
See which missions are done. What kind of rewards we got. Let's see. I'll work with the guards. An offer from the crows. Sure.
Let's see what we have.
Only 9 minutes for that one. 5 hours essentially for this one. Another hour and a half for that one. Man. A lot of time. A lot of time. I think probably it for now. There's just so much here that I don't know. Don't know. Maybe. May go to the deep roads instead. But that's going to be it for this episode of the Let's Play series through Dragon Age Inquisition. I hope everyone is enjoying. If you are, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now I'll catch you on the next one.